Excuse me. Would you mind terribly putting me back where you found me? While we're waiting, let me introduce myself. Yorick is the name. I live here at the castle with 3 of the most terrifying monsters of all time. Frank, a wretched creation of hearts unearthed from the dankest depths of the graveyard. Drac, a dashing, bloodthirsty tyrant from Romania, a creature of the night. And Wolf, once an ordinary man, now cursed by the full moon and transformed into a hideous, tormented beast. Terror filled the countryside, and my master's fearsome reputation spread. They became an inspiration to monsters everywhere, and life at the top was just one big party.
Well, I was working in the lab late one night when my eyes beheld an eerie sight. For my monster from his slab began to rise, and suddenly, to my surprise, he did the monster mash. It was a graveyard smash. It caught on in a flash. He did the monster mash from my laboratory in the castle east to the master bedroom where the vampires feast. The ghouls all came from their humble abode to get their tropes from my electrode. They did the monster mash. It was a graveyard smash. It caught on in a flash. They did the monster mash.
Terror filled the countryside, and my master's fearsome reputation spread. They became an inspiration to monsters everywhere, and life at the top was just one big party.
The zombies were having fun. The party had just begun. The guests included Wolfman, Dracula, and his son. The scene was rocking, all were digging the sounds. Igor on chains backed by his baying hounds. The coffin bangers were about to arrive with their vocal group, the Clip Kicker 5. They played the Monster Mash. It was a graveyard smash. It caught on in a flash. They play the Monster Mash. Out from his coffin, Drac's voice did ring. Seems he was troubled by just one thing. Opened the lid and shook his fist and said,
Whatever happened to my Transylvania twist?
It's now the Monster Mash.
Without the ability to scare, my masters had no choice but to become entertainers. After all, one has to keep the castle fires burning. But it was a far cry from their former glory.
So when is our next gig?
5 p.m. at Cower Records at the mall.
That's certainly something to live for.
That's where our story starts. It is the strangest horror story you've ever heard. You will be frightened to the bone.
And now it's time for Foolish Monster Tricks.
an embarrassment. An insult to monsters everywhere.
Chicky, wanna change channel?
We'll have them thrown out of the Ghoul Guild. Notify the tribunal. We'll show them how to mash monsters.
You are hereby summoned to the Superior Court of Horror for a violation of Section 435, subparagraph B.
Failure to stare. But I love to stare.
No, that's failure to scare, plasma breath.
Ooh.
There. At least one of us is frightening.
No, one of you has a truly frightening stench coming from his armpits. Now then, you have the right to remain...
Remains? Yum, yum.
That's the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be held against you. In fact, we will hold all sorts of gross things against you.
My master's court date was scheduled for just before Halloween.
All rise. His ogre is about to enter.
Let us begin the trial of these three pathetic losers. We have selected a very qualified jury.
They don't seem very lively.
Maybe not, but with them we won't have to break for lunch. Order! You are charged with the most serious offense.
But you're ogre. We were once the scariest monsters around.
I was even the first Ghoul Guild president.
Yes, that was a different era. There is now a more effective generation of fiends. The prosecution may enter.
Oh, man. That 2,000-year-old used bandage is our lawyer?
He got millions for Mr. Hyde when he sued Dr. Jekyll for malpractice.
Objection, your ogre!
Overruled!
The prosecution calls Dr. Decay.
Whatever it is, it'll have to come out.
Dr. Decay, is it true that the so-called king of the vampires now wears false fangs?
That is correct. His gums are kaput. For centuries I've told Drac he should floss after every mutilation. Did he listen? No.
Thank you. Prosecution calls Dr. Fred Grogane, noted hair loss specialist. Dr. Grogane, what can you tell us about the defendant known as Wolf?
The subject has 11 bald spots, ranging in size from 3 to 18 centimeters.
There's only 10.
Soon, the only hair on his body will be 5 o'clock shadow.
And now, Your Honor, the prosecution presents its final exhibit. demonstrate conclusively that the accused are no longer fit to be called monsters.
I'll handle this.
It's up to you, Frank.
The prosecution rests.
Your ogre, the defense intends to show that...
Sorry, we're out of time. I have an audition for the Harlem Head Criminals.
Objection!
Overruled.
No fair! No fair!
Silence, Gosbot! Members of the jury, have you reached a verdict? You are deadlocked? Ladies and gentlemen, we have a hung jury. In that case, I hereby release you 3 decrepit ghouls.
Woo! 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 Bang!
On one condition. You must succeed in terrorizing a typical family. If you fail, you will be sentenced to an eternity of working children's birthday parties. You have until tomorrow, Halloween night, when the sands run out at the stroke of 12.
Which typical family does your ogre have in mind?
Here's one. The Tinklemeisters.
Hi, Bob.
Hi, Stella. Hi, Spike. You're tracking in mud. There. Much better. Mud has germs, you know.
You said it, Spike. I'm starving. Delicious, Mom. A new appetizer?
Oh, dear. I think you may have eaten Spike's latest science experiment. Spike, how many times have I told you to keep your wart mucus away from the dinner table? You'd better go brush your teeth, honey.
Sorry, guys. No time to do touch-ups now. Try me at the shop tomorrow.
Hi, Daddy.
Hi, Dave.
You missed dinner again, Daddy.
Huh? Hey, what is this?
Uh-oh. That must be one of Spike's mighty glue balls.
Oh, I wish that kid would stop experimenting and start talking.
He was so young.
He was so small.
I can remember he was learning how to crawl. That stormy night!
That bolt of light!
Came through the bedroom window, smack dab in his spine. Ever since that day, he's never said a word.
Instead, that boy just whistles when he wants to be heard. Now we're waiting for Spike. Waiting for Spike. Yes, we're waiting for Spike to speak. Yes, we're waiting for Spike. Waiting for Spike. Waiting for Spike to speak. Because the shot through his drive is chasing on a job. So we're waiting
With a foolproof plan in place to scare the Tinklemeister family, Frank, Drac, and Wolf set off for suburbia.
What is this? What happened to Slug Watch? It's on every channel. You can tell that's not a real kid. Whatever this is, it should be colorized. It must be some weird old comedy.
Stupid dog!
Was D-U-M-B.
You kids may laugh, but boy, did those monsters give me the heebie-jeebies when I was young.
Ooh, great idea you had, bud. Cut into the reception, show our old films, make them shake in their pants.
Instead, they laugh so hard they almost wet their pants.
This means it is time for Plan B. Ethnic Monster, it is time to choose the lucky winner of the publisher's Haunted House Sweepstakes.
Whoa!
And now the moment you've been waiting for. The lucky winning family is the Tinklemeisters. Ethnic Monster!
The Ethnic Monster? It is you!
With a free one-night vacation at a fabulous castle in Eastern Europe.
Yes!
Maybe we'll get to visit one of those towns without any vowels.
When do we leave?
Right away! Wait! Where are you? I told you Plan B would work.
They left without me. Hey, guys! Hey, wait up! Wait up! Hey, you left without me? Oh, guys! Hey, I'm
So off the Tinklemeisters go to the land where not even the dead can get a good night's sleep.
Coffee, tea, or blood?
Do you have decaf?
We're all out. How about the type O?
You know, you look kind of familiar.
So do you.
Attention, passengers. We are experiencing some slight turbulence.
Isn't this a no-smoking flight?
Please prepare for landing.
The white zone is for loading and unloading coffins only.
Got him now.
If we hurry, maybe we can catch up with that Red Riding Hood kid.
Hey, what's with those guys?
They must be jealous that they didn't win a night at a fabulous castle.
Hello. What a lobby!
Oh, these must be our keys. I wonder why there's no one at the front desk.
Did anyone hear something? What was that?
Oh, Daddy. It was just the closet door.
As the clock struck 9, the Tinklemeisters headed to their castle suites. Time was of the essence. Our ghouls had only 3 hours left to scare our family out of their wits, or never haunt a soul again.
Hey, interesting wallpaper. Whoa!
Must be the maid's day off.
You're right, Spike. This place is just the coolest.
What is it, dear?
That picture! It's horrible!
Oh, you're right. The one we bought in Tijuana is a lot nicer.
This is gonna be a piece of cake. Just look at that bad hairdo. It's no wonder he's upset.
This is our vacation. Try to relax. I think the fumes from all the poodle nail polish must have gone to your brain.
She's right, you know.
What a cool painting. It's even nicer than the one we got in Tijuana. It's like a hologram or something.
Maybe this isn't gonna be as easy as we thought.
Nonsense.
Behind you!
Yes, you are, dear.
Ah! A vampire tried to bite you.
Oh, darling. You're more burnt out than I imagined. Oh, why don't you go check on the kids?
That's perfect. Don't move. Hey, cool. Hey, mister. Can you take a picture of me and my brother?
Huh?
No!
kids.
Oh, hi, Daddy.
A monster! A monster!
One of your monster migraines? You'd better take something for it.
Ah!
Yes. One down, 3 to go.
Hey, Spike, what do you think is behind that door? Wow! Hey, this must be the game room. Just like that photographer. Okay, Spike. My army is ready. Defend yourself!
But that was almost as much fun as when the old doctor gave me my first shock.
Next time, I'll be the robot and you can be the body parts.
How am I gonna tell Drac that I didn't scare the kids? Forget the kids. How about a rematch?
Maybe I'd feel better about this place if it had a good dusting.
Aha! You are back. In less than an hour, our careers will be history. And you're wiggling joysticks with the kiddies.
Oh, man, I knew his electrodes were failing. I say, skip the kids for the moment and go straight for the mom.
Excellent idea! And we all know who has a knack with the ladies.
You may not know, but this is so. We monsters love to do a tango. But what a bore are those steps of yore? Who needs traditional fangs fandangos. And so one day we threw away the old routine and stopped the score. We've up the juice, we're cutting loose with something that you've never seen before. The heebie-jeebie will have you busting at the seams. The heebie-jeebie, it's still a freebie. You won't be stretched beyond your means. And there goes a Phoebe, she heebie-jeebied. Now she's in pieces on the floor. Just heebie-jeebie, and you will see me why she keeps crawling back for more. If you think you've lost your scare and you're running low on booze, get the itch needle stitch, just put some GB in your shoes. Resist it if you dare, but we'll wager that you'll lose. Heebie-jeebie's so infectious that nobody can refuse. The heebie-jeebie, the heebie-jeebie. Don't worry if you're feeling stiff. To heebie-jeebie, just bend your knees and to give your life the skin to live. The queen of Sheebie, she heebie-jeebie. If she were here with us today, when heebie-jeebie hits MTV, our cryptic craze will have its way. So heebie-jeebie, and you'll agree me, the heebie-jeebie's here to stay.
Look at that filthy, drooling dog. It has a significant body odor problem, to say the least. Nice and warm.
There. That's a little better. Shoot, I must have blown a fuse. There's nothing to be afraid of. All the germs are gone.
Give me your report.
You won't believe this, but the parents are actually scared. Very scared.
If they frighten the kids too, I lose the case. And I can't afford one more loss this millennium. The time has come to implement my backup plan.
Boy, would Dad be proud of us. That was a challenge, but now you're nice and clean. I can't wait to show Dad the new look we gave that mangy beast. Dad! Daddy! Dad!
Things were looking up for my monsters. There remained just one Tinklemeister to frighten. The wee lad. A task that would surely be accomplished with hardly any effort.
It's Spike!
Over here!
Come on, everybody! Come on, Spike!
This has gone far enough, Tinklemeisters. We have got to talk. So you see, we will be expelled from the Ghoul Guild.
Everyone will start thinking we're cute.
Don't be so sad.
You'd be sad too if you'd had a life like mine. I was a picky eater. I refused to nurse from my mother's breast. I went right for her jugular. Mama was so proud. Take a look at the family album. The senior prom. Voila! The hayride. We vampires don't show up in photos. No Kodak moments here.
In the nights of old, when we were young and much more cold, we stood up tales that still are told of panic, fright, and fear.
With fangs and claws that sent the chill,
or limbs that could detach at will. We mastered every monster skill. Oh, what a great career! Yeah! Everything was good, and we were bad. Terrific times, we could drive a mad. As the heroes scream, we made quite a team, tearing up the town like no one ever had. They ran if they could, it was so good. When we were bad.
I remember Susie Waller getting underneath her collar.
Up and down the hall. The little town where things got gory. We howled and growled. I love that story.
All the guts and all the glory.
Yes, we had it all. Everything was good, and we were bad. Terrific times when we could drive a man. As the lyrics scream, we made quite a team, tearing up the town like no one ever had. Our livelihood, it was so good when we were bad. Everything was good, and when we were bad.
No, we want the time.
Attitude, and we had. We could make us scream. Now it's all a dream, tearing up the town like no one ever had. We'd scare you good if we still could. Like Hollywood, it was so good when we were bad.
I know things aren't like they used to be, but all of you are still famous.
Legendary.
Yeah, until we met you, you were our last chance.
You scared three of us. It's just not so easy with Spike.
Yeah, tell us about it, man.
Don't blame him. Spike is used to really scary monsters.
Monsters without a history.
Monsters without a soul.
Monsters without charm.
Monsters created by toy companies, rather than arising spontaneously from folklore or mythology, reflecting Jungian archetypes filtered through the collective unconscious. Well, that's what I heard.
Are we expecting anyone?
Not that I know of.
Who is it?
Trick or treat!
We're here to take your place.
I am Freddie de Spaghetti, king of carbohydrates.
Yeah!
Whoa, now that's a spicy meatball.
I present my colleague, Chicky, the doll of destruction.
Me, Chicky. Chicky wanna change the channel.
Now, say hello to the alien eater, who joins us from another dimension.
Who sent you here?
The prosecutor, of course. He said to ask you if you knew the time.
Well, I've got...
Hey, man! I got that from my bar mitzvah! Have a taste of my sauce! It's ragu!
Follow me.
We're trapped. What do we do now?
Quickly, everyone into the closet.
Are you nuts?
Are you crazy? They'll check this place first.
And now, friends, we're in for a magic closet ride. Or not.
You're one smart kid.
Where are they? Find it!
Chicky, here's something. Chicky wanna change channel. Chicky wanna nature show. Chicky wanna sports special.
Spike, how good are you at remembering your formulas?
Room service? Anyone in the mood for a tasty midnight snack?
Quick, there's no time to waste.
Stand clear.
That should keep you going for the next millennium or so.
Thanks. I needed that.
Spike had the finishing touch.
Thank you, Spike.
A potion mixed with moonlight was the final ingredient needed to bring back the real horror of old and the glory days of my masters when they were bad.
And now for some good old-fashioned horror. In classic black and white, of course. pasta. Just the way I like it. Without garlic.
You did it, guys! You totaled them!
We couldn't have done it without the Tinklemeisters.
Hey, man, isn't this celebration a little premature? Those guys may be creamed, but our job was to scare the family, remember?
You're right.
Looks like we're still toast.
Our days as monsters are over.
We had won the battle, but lost the war.
Your ogre, these three wimps have failed to scare the typical family, as you yourself stipulated.
What's this?
We must be getting a new cable channel.
And they should be sentenced immediately.
Au contraire, Mr. Eyes Without a Face. They did something better than scare a typical family. They scared three of their own.
Excuse me, your ogre?
The court calls a surprise witness. Spike Tinklemeister.
Spike Tinklemeister!
Son, you've read so many horror comics that you are an expert on monsters. Is that correct?
Yes, it is, sir. He can talk! These monsters made me too scared to speak.
Too scared to speak?
That's why I whistled all the time. But those scary guys turned to putty when they met some real monsters. Them! Give me an old-fashioned monster any day. Give me a monster with passion, not Parmesan. So articulate. Give me a monster who knows that there is a time to frighten and a time just to be a friend.
In accordance with loophole 381B, I hereby reinstate you into the Ghoul Guild for eternity.
So Frank, Drac, and Wolf were inducted into the Monster Hall of Fame, and the Tinklemeisters' hearts and souls forever. After opening an amusement park on the castle grounds, their desire to actively haunt the public returned. Especially Drac.
Now everything's cool, Drac's part of the band, and my monster mash is the hit of the land. For you, the living, this mash was meant to. When you get to my door, tell them Voorhees sent you. Then you can monster mash and do my graveyard smash. You'll catch on in a flash. Then you can monster mash.
Transylvania twist.
It's now the Monster Mash. And it's a graveyard smash. It's caught on in a flash. It's now the Monster Mash.
The Monster Mash. Then you can mash. Then you can mash.
Late one night, when my eyes beheld an eerie sight, and my monster from his slab.
This is our new Monster Mash?
Rise, and suddenly,
please tell me you're joking.
To my surprise, he did the mash.
Okay, I give up. Whose brother-in-law is this?
He did the mash.
Come on, fess up.
Now
this is not working.
It caught on in a flash.
I don't care if it's what I asked for. This isn't what I want. We need to try a different approach. Okay, this is different. Whose idea was this? What do you mean it was mine? What were my exact words? Let's try something country? I said that? You know, this is kind of reminding me of an old joke. All right, I'll give it a chance. Cough in my eye. If you ask me, Drac's voice rang out of a pickup truck. This is not working here for me. I think it's now the Tennessee Waltz. All right, what we need here, we need something with energy. Lots of energy. Do you hear that, people? Everybody think energy. Okay, now this is energy.
And when Monster Mash is the hit of the land.
I think this may be too much energy. How much coffee have these guys had?
When you get to my door, tell them
Okay, that's really great, guys. Thanks for coming in. Thanks, thank you, guys. Hello? Why aren't they stopping? Is it me or are they coming closer? Somebody call security. These guys are scaring me. Oh, I'm...
Heebie-jeebie so infectious that nobody can refuse. Heebie-jeebie, don't worry if you're feeling stiff. To heebie-jeebie, just bend your knees and give your life the skins a lift. The Queen of Sheebie, she'd heebie-jeebie if she were here with us today. When heebie-jeebie hits MTV, a cryptic craze will have its way. So heebie-jeebie, and you'll agree me, the heebie-jeebie's here to stay.
We're waiting for Spike, waiting for Spike. Yes, we're waiting for Spike to speak. Yes, we're waiting for Spike, waiting for Spike, waiting for Spike to speak. Because the shot between his claws left his cheek but not his jaw. So we're waiting for Spike, waiting for Spike, waiting for Spike to speak. Yeah. Because the shot cleaned his glass, left his cheek but not his jaw. So we're waiting for Spike, waiting for Spike. Yes, we're waiting for Spike.
The little town where things got gory. We howled and growled. I love that story.
All the guts and all the glory.
Yes, we had it all. Everything was good, and when we were bad. Terrific times when we could drive a man. As the lyrium scream, we made quite a team. Tearing up the town like no one ever had. Our livelihood, it was so good. When we were bad, everything was good. Back when we were bad.
No, we lost our touch.
And the team that hell we had. We could make them scream. Now it's all a dream. Tearing up the town like no one ever had. We'd scare you good if we still could. Like Hollywood, it was so good. When we were bad.
Deep